Howdy, Ladybird Lovies. I'm here today to do my Flip Through Friday, hosted by Gwen the Trash Witch. And I was reminded to do this because Lizzi, aka Scrappin' Lizzi, is doing her very first Flip Through Friday, hosted by Gwen the Trash Witch. Make sure you go over to Lizzi's channel and watch her very first Flip Through Friday. That's so hard for me to say, it's a tongue twister. And leave her a comment. I want to see her succeed with this. I want to see her go far. Okay, now I'm going to be using a book today that I received a couple of years ago from my dear sweet friend Christine, who I met by going to Karla from Caged Fish get together in Lakeland that is now run mostly by Jennifer from Creative Play Every Day, and sometimes by Karla from Caged Fish, still in Lakeland. They get together once a month at the local library. So if you'll come on down to the desk, I'll show you the beautiful journal that I received from Christine, and then I added to it to make a Christmas journal. I don't normally do holiday journals anymore. Now I do more of a nature theme, going by the different seasons. So come on down and let's take a look at what I have. If you get dizzy, close your eyes. Okay, and here's the ho 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 theme journal. Okay, on the inside I put a pocket where somebody sent me a beautiful card, and here's the card. And let's see, this card came from Mom and Uncle Phil. See, and it's got a card inside. Oh no, it came from Natalie's closet. I see, I was reading it wrong. Oh, it's Natalie, Mom, and her dog Miley. Okay, she's a crocheter, and she has a channel too. She's a sweet girl. She lives in St. Petersburg. And I cut this off of something and glued it down. And someone sent me, I think Natalie sent me this too. I'm not sure. I don't remember. It's been so long. Sent me this cute little angel, and of course she had to go in there. And this was a card that I glued in. This is a top pocket, a top loading pocket. I don't know if you can see it. And inside is a picture of my granddaughter Brianna and all of her friends. And I put it on a card. And I put it in here. And it's on a special note from a friend. I like to mash up my stuff. It's got a little bit of everything in it. Here's some pretty paper that I glued inside, and a piece of Godiva. I love Godiva. And another pocket. And whoops, that I just ripped. I'll have to fix that afterwards. And whatever was in there I took out. I don't know why, or I just never put anything in. Some more paper. I think this was originally put in by Christine. And this has a doily on one side, a paper doily. There's another pocket. Not a lot in here. I told you I don't do a whole lot of Christmas type journaling. And maybe there is something in there. Oh yes, there is. There's another card. And I just cut it and made it a journal card. Okay. All right. And that goes in here. And here's another ho ho ho. And another ho 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 that Christine did. Christine doesn't think it's a very good book. I think it's a beautiful book. And here's some music paper and some more Christmas paper. I don't get a lot of Christmas paper because everybody in our family uses the bags. You know what I mean? Here's another Christmas card. And whoever sent this to me didn't put their name in, and I didn't think to write their name in it. Real smart on both our parts. Okay. And there's a pretty card, which I think came from Christine also. All right. And here's some more paper and another pocket. And let's see. Yes, we have stuff inside of this pocket. In this pocket is a little card that's made into a booklet. It's got a little yo-yo on it. And it's got some cards in the front pocket. That's just, looks like it might be a sticker, I don't know, but I left it that way. And this is a card, a matching game card with Santa on the back. And it says Lala and Jen. So this came from Jennifer. She's the one that has creative play every day. And, excuse my border house reach, as Lizzie would say. I saved that year. And another card with Santa. And a coupon. And some writing paper. And we all exchange gifts when we go there at Christmas time. If we go there at Christmas time. And these were two of my gifts. Look at this. She put a little page with a button on it. Isn't that cute? I just love tags and such. And there's another little, she made a little tag to look like a cookie. And this one says believe, one of my favorite sayings. It's one of the things I like that people say at Christmas. Isn't that a beautiful little journal? And it's got the little bells on it. I used it, my name, one of my married names was Jingola, so everybody used to call me Jingles. So I used to collect jingle bells, so that's kind of precious to me. Okay, put that back in the pocket. And on this side, there's a fabric flip. I just love fabric flips on everything. Isn't that precious? It's got a little piece of this lace. And then on the top over here is a tassel, and it's got like a Santa belt on it. I think that's just so cute. And it looks like it's stuck on 2 pages instead of 1. So let's take it off the 2 pages. All right. And the next page, it looks like in the tuck spot is another card. Isn't that pretty? And whoever, it was probably one of my friends that sent it, because it was left blank so I could reuse it. Oh, I can't get it back in there now. I'll just leave it like that and put that on top. And here's some more ho 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 Santa stuff. And then on this side is some more music paper and another card with some sewing around it. And this is from one of my friends also. It's from Ray Perez, and she put me a nice little message on the back. She's from the Crafty Sunshine, Ray Perez of Crafty Sunshine. And you can see she did some little artwork on the back. It's very pretty. Okay. And then on this page, this kind of, instead of being a Christmas journal, it turned into a correspondence journal. Okay. Here's another card. I love to keep my correspondence. And this one came from Susie, Jamie, Mary, Terry. And that one says to have a nice Christmas. And you see the pretty paper it's on. And I think this is the only thing I have that's Christmas oriented. I just love it though, because it's full of stuff from friends. And this one's from Karen. And you see that pretty bird of peace. And then back here is something I picked up in my travels. It was some sort of potluck thing. Oh, I think it was from the park where we live in. And then over here it's music paper with Christmas song on it. Then over here, oh, what do you see? This is so cute. Look at that. Isn't that adorable? And it's Happy Paws Holiday. See, and it's another one that I could reuse. You know, they put the little papers in them. And there's one where somebody put on some little rickrack. And here's some pretty papers. Some more ho ho ho. I love the ho ho ho. And here's another little critter one. Isn't that cute? I just love my little critters. And it's another one that somebody left blank, so it could be used. Not sure if Christine left those in, or if they were Hallmarks I had, because I had a bunch of Hallmarks I saved at one time. Oh, and these were from Christmas cards that we had. I just stuck them in here. I remember those that I had sent out. And this was, you know, like you put on the top of Christmas packages. Okay. And then on this side, nothing in there. Then on this side, there's this Christmas card from a friend. And on this side, this came off of a gourmet popcorn from that year. And that came from family. And on this side, excuse me, is some more pretty paper she put on. And there's another card. And more pretty paper on the back. And another Hallmark. And this was from my client that year. She always gave us a nice card and put a little card in it with a little money on it to spend. And here's the Jingle Bells. And then on this side, this is from going to see Avatar with the grandchildren. That was a great movie, by the way. And here's an angel tag and some more of the Avatar tags. And that was 23. And we saw it in 3D. Oh, that was such a good movie. I like the second one better than the first one. And then, oh, this is a lady that went to our church. I go to a non-denominational church at the time with my client. And she actually did these paintings and she sold the cards. My client bought that one from me. Okay. And that's not a pocket. Okay. Another piece of a dolly. And another empty pocket. There was a lot of pockets. I guess if I get any cards this year, I could add them in here. Or if I find any from last year. Same here. Here's a little card. Isn't that adorable? And let's see. This is from... What is this one from? Oh, this is from going to the Cracker Barrel. Like I said the other day, we used to go to the Cracker Barrel a lot. Back when I was a meat eater. And this is a piece of an envelope. Right here. And let's see. Oh, this was probably from the inside of that card that came from my client. Merry Christmas. This is from Lisa and Benny. Lori and family strive to improve regular and take care of yourself and smile. Not sure. Came airmail. Oh, this is from a friend in England. She sent me that. That was a gift card, and I used that to go to Cracker Barrel. I took Honey out to dinner. Okay, and this is where Christine did sign it. She did it in 2021, and it was made with love by Christine. Okay, and I'm not going to destroy her last name. I'll hold it up so you could see it. There you go. Isn't that a beautiful book? And this is a magazine picture that I just liked, so I glued it in. And there's the back of the book. Isn't that absolutely gorgeous? I think she did a wonderful job. She didn't like it, but I, on the other hand, thought it was beautimous. And that's my flip through for today. Don't forget, go watch Lizzi's flip through. And if you follow the hashtag or go to Gwen's flip through, she lists all the people that are doing it. So have a wonderful Friendsgiving. I hope you don't eat too much, and I hope a lot of the turkeys got away. Have a great day. Talk to you later. Bye now.